All
All
right.
right. Well, listen, welcome everyone to the OFCCP Institute. This is David Fortney with the other two co-chairs, Mickey Silverman, David Cohen. We're all joined together virtually today, and we wanted to just take a few minutes and talk about the Institute. We are really excited as we move into the last year of the Obama administration, not because it's the last year of the Obama administration, but because of the challenges that we recognize that all contractors are going to be facing. We know that there is going to be a really significant level of activity by the OFCCP. For example, regulations. We know about the pay reporting, stepped up pay reporting. We know that there's going to be much more enforcement activity. And of course, we know that ultimately the Fair Pay and Safe Workplaces executive order will be implemented later this year. All of which means we think it's going to be probably, although we've been saying this every year, the most challenging year for contractors. This year, it will represent the culmination of 7 years worth of effort by the Obama administration, and we are highly confident it's going to be a very challenging time. Mick, do you have some other thoughts on that?
Yeah, so to pick up on one of the points that Fortney mentioned, I know that most of us have been paying close attention to the Equal Pay Report. And OFCCP put it out as proposed regulations last year. Their intent was to get it finalized by August of this year. That was in the beginning of their fiscal year, they said that. And then at some point they said, okay, not by August, but we're pretty sure we're going to get it out by the end of this year. And what's interesting is the silence around the Equal Pay Report. We have heard on background from some sources that the government is looking closely at the issue of whether the OFCCP should issue final regulations for the Equal Pay Report, as opposed to getting together with the EEOC and coming out with a combined annual pay reporting form, perhaps grafted onto the EEO1 report, some additional fields of information that would allow for pay information, perhaps hours information, other information like that. So the short answer here is this is very much in flux. It's clearly a priority for the administration. They would like to have a reporting form for employers for pay by the end of their administration, but they're trying to figure out the best and hopefully for our sake, most efficient way to do it. So stay tuned on that issue. Join us for our webinars and our conferences. We will be updating you as this develops, but this has a real significant impact on your budgets for next year, on your reporting, and potential exposure when it comes to submitting these forms in the future. So that's where we are with what I would say is the most front burner among many different issues that are out there. And with that, David Cohen, tell us about the Institute and membership, because it sounds like it's never more important than now for employers to be thinking about it.
Yeah, and I was just going to make one comment, Mick. I mean, don't forget about EEOC, too, because as you know, EEOC is also working on a pay survey. We know that they're looking into that right now. They're doing a study on that. And from what we've heard, we could see EEOC proposing some final regulations with a pay survey that would be something that would be attached to the EEO1 report. So a lot of emphasis on compensation. Mickey, you talk about the Equal Pay Report. The sex discrimination regs should be out shortly, and I think that those could be really significant. The construction regs, kind of silent on that. What's going to happen? So just so many things that are happening with OFCCP. With DOL, as Fortney said, the blacklisting. We're getting into the last year, and I think a lot's going to happen, especially on the regulatory front. So with that being said, with the Institute, as most of you know, really at the request of folks that attended our in-person seminars, attended our webinars, they were really looking for a place to go as a member. So in 2015, we launched our membership, and we've had a successful campaign. We're really excited about the folks who are already members. If you're interested in becoming a member, there are a lot of benefits to becoming a member. Number one, you're going to get access to, I think, the top labor and employment lawyers, top labor economists, industrial psychologists in the country that do this work. And if you look at our faculty, you can go on our website and you'll see that our faculty really are from all over the country, represent all different regions of OFCCP, work on thousands of audits every year, and that's what our members benefit from: hearing from those experts, getting different perspectives as it relates to compliance, different strategies. That's certainly something that we do at all of our in-person sessions. We co-present so folks can get different perspectives on those things. The other thing that's nice about membership is those monthly co-chair roundtable sessions that we do. I really enjoy those. I know our members really enjoy those. That's when the three of us get together once a month. Members get to put in an email on a topic that they'd like to discuss, and we compile all of those requests, and then we discuss them. The three co-chairs discuss it, talk about those issues. Members get to put some input into that. And I know that our members really benefit from that. Some of the other things, you get a discount on webinars in person, and a library of resources on our website. That really, there's a lot of fantastic information on the website. Member-only access, some videos, prior webinars that we've done. So if you're interested in membership, go to our website. Yeah.
Can you talk about the 4 different groups that can participate as a member? Because the membership, this is interesting and recognizes, I think the Institute does a good job of kind of getting contractors what they need and the multidisciplines that are involved.
Yeah, one of the things that we decided to do as part of membership is that, for a successful compliance program, because so much has changed with OFCCP, really from, a focus primarily on affirmative action to really, affirmative action plus systemic discrimination. What we've decided to do is each corporate member gets to assign a primary from compliance, compensation, staffing, and legal. And what the idea behind that is a representative from each one of those departments would be involved in the Institute. Now, certainly other people in your organization can be involved, but you'll have 4 primaries that you name. And the idea is to keep each one of those groups informed on what's happening as it relates to compliance. So, gentlemen.
I think it's a terrific opportunity because it really affords effectively 4 memberships for the corporation under the umbrella of one institution.
Yep. So once again, if you're interested in membership, check out our website. Don't forget we have a job board that if you're looking to fill a compliance position, you can post that job for free. There is no charge on our website. Also go to our website for information about our trainings. We have a training coming up in Dallas next week, and we'll be joined by the regional director from the Swarm region, Melissa Spear. We're very excited about that. And then we're also doing a webinar in December on the new California Fair Pay Act. And I think that one will be interesting because that will give potentially insight into the sex discrimination regulations. So if you're interested in the California and New York Fair Pay Act, attend that webinar and keep up with our website for the 2016 schedule. Gentlemen, anything else?
That's all.
No, it's going to be exciting times, though, the next 12, 15 months.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Put your seatbelt on.
Yep. Well, we hope to see you all soon. Thanks so much.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Take care, folks.